I should have introduced myself. My name is Kende. I've been working in Haringey for the last 3 or 4 years. I've worked in education for the last 12 years with children, young people and families, mentoring, parent advising, going into different schools and helping the young youths become our leaders of tomorrow. Because it doesn't matter what they actually done a couple of weeks ago. It matters where we are now and how we move on. Yes? Yes. Okay. All right. So, listen, we want everybody to come in. We want everybody to share. We're going to have a panel here a little later on so you can do questions and answers. Before we do that, my brother over here is going to open up us in prayer.
If we could all rise, just stand in a position that you're comfortable with. Attention prayer. O God, we seek thy refuge from anxiety and grief, and we seek thy refuge from lack of strength and laziness, and we seek thy refuge from cowardice and niggardliness, and we seek thy refuge from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. O Allah, suffice thou me of what is lawful, and keep me away from what is prohibited, and with thy grace make me free from want of what is besides thee. Ameen. Please be seated, brothers and sisters.
This young man, is that correct? I can say young man. Yes, this young man, 25, just 25 and a half, has been doing sterling work in our community. He's a face that everybody knows. He's got a very, very big talk show that I was honored to be on Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Brother Dougie.
Greetings, family. Greetings, family. Okay, fantastic. First, I want to give thanks to condolences to the Dogan family. Also, I give thanks for the Nation of Islam. Very short time to put on this amazing event. Please give him a clap, please. First, I'd like to say that, like anything else, I believe that only through organization we can solve our problems. Only through organization we can solve our problem. And the reason why we're here, as a family, we've got a serious crisis here, and we need to organize to deal with this. What I want to say is this, that 3 weeks ago, we had an emergency meeting to deal with the crisis where they assassinated one of our family, Cole. And the meeting, we had some clarity, and it was quite clear they assassinated him. Therefore, it's no question in our mind, we need justice. And we're going to turn the country upside down, inside out, to make sure we get justice. Would you agree? Yeah. What I say? What I say? Justice. Justice. And those meetings, we identified 3 areas we need to focus on. A, stop and search, because what they're doing right now, they're literally going out and stopping our babies them and, you know, going for foods with them. B, we're looking at parenting. Can we do ongoing parenting in the community? And that's about support. And also we're looking to how we empower our young people in the community. So we continue having workshops in the community. And also, we're looking to, you know, bring Dave Lammy to accountable to us in Tottenham, because he has to be accountable to us. And we're very serious about that. So what I'm saying that, as a community, you know, we're very serious, very focused, and we've been pushing this on the radio, on SLR, and the purpose of that is to give clarity and to get people to have a voice and do something. Because the most frustrating thing I find that many people are saying, what we're doing, or what can we do? There's a lot we can do, because there isn't no magic wand, abracadabra. It's only when we come together we can make things happen. I've been involved in organization for a very long time. In fact, I was born in organization. And I've been lucky to be among people like Pepper Kai and those that will bring me in. So I know the value of organization. I know the value of work, commitment, putting your sleeve up. There's many people I see here who's been involved in organization for a long time. And it's about hard work and commitment. And I'm really moved to be here, to know that as a community we can do something. Let me say this. Where there's a problem, there's a solution. Where there's a problem, there's a solution. I really do believe that. Where there's a problem, there's a solution. But you gotta believe in your mind first. It's easy for me to go up here and speak and do what I'm doing. Very easy. But you know, the hardest thing for me to do is to believe I can do it. You know, it's the mindset. So what we say is this, that we need to have a vision for Tottenham. What we want for Tottenham. And the question is, who's going to be committed to make this happen? Because right now it's about us putting our sleeves up and getting the work done. Because the government's not going to do it for us. Are they? They're not. Labour Party not going to do it for us. Conservative Party not going to do it for us. Lib Dem not going to do it for us. We're going to do it for ourselves. We have to be committed. So my whole focus now is for us, what can we do? There's a lot we can do. Because each one of us has got skills, you know, to turn this thing around. We can do it. But you got to believe you can do it. Everything starts in the mind. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. It's all in the mindset.
Today, I want to just introduce you to some of the points that I believe we should discuss. So the first one is, how easily are you manipulated? What do you see? Very quickly. Who sees a face? Right, who sees something else? What do you see? Liar. Liar. Who sees the word liar now? Look very carefully. L-I-A-R. What you see is not always what you get. It's about perception. Okay? Anyone who's done any of my media courses or come to my black assassination lectures or my crouching niggers, hidden crackers lectures, any of them, what you see is not what you get. Okay? Hoodies, what's coming next? Anyone? What's coming?
Brothers.
Black young boy with a hood?
Yes.
Anyone else? Perception, yeah? So is this a dangerous dog now? Because he's got a hoodie on. Huh? What about this? Who remembers Thunderbirds?
Yes, sir.
You know what his name was? The Evil Hood. And it's hoodies and it's plural. So we're going to get more than one. Let's think about this. These are Benedictine monks, hoodies. Would you be afraid of them? You should be. Nuns, hoodies. What's a hood?
Come on.
Something that covers your head.
That's right.
So a hoodie is somebody who wears a hood. Supposedly. Our sisters, much maligned sisters, same attire. This one would be acceptable. This one wouldn't be. But they're all hoodies. Boys in the hood. The original boys in the hood. So them say.
Come on, brother.
What is their book called? You know the Ku Klux Klan are the white knights of Christianity, and we have to have the right conversations. You know they're Christians. One day get Brother Hakim to come and break down films like Birth of a Nation or Brother Andrew Muhammad for you, and you find out what they are. Do you know what their book is called? You know they got their own religious book. You see, this is why the brother said history and research. This is their book. I'm not making it up. That's what it's called, the Quran. They put an L in Quran and made their own religious book.
Wow.
But we're not supposed to know that.
Come on.
And that's why they call themselves the invisible empire. They're everywhere. And this book, if you look closely, it will tell you what number it is and where your name goes. They log their stuff. They know what they're doing. Who are these? And Brother Tony Warner spoke about the Moors, the Moorish presence in Europe. Who are these? Klansman? No, well actually it's not. It's Africans, Moors, marching in Spain. They've been doing it for over 800 years. What the Ku Klux Klan did was they played that master stroke like they do, like, you know, with a swastika where they've turned it into something else.
Come on, brother.
They take something, and in anthropology we call it indirection. You flip it and you give it another meaning. What the Ku Klux Klan did was they knew these Africans dressed like that, so they take the style, they flip it, use it in America to terrorize us. Because one way what it does is it divorces us from our history. You see, anyone who's dressed like that, you gotta run. And this is what they do. What you see is not what you get. We need to have the right conversation. What about this? Is the youth threat magnified by the mainstream media in a way that causes an intergenerational divide that results in parents and teachers becoming afraid of children? Just something for you to think about. Are we socially programmed to see the worst in ourselves? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Or is it merely a matter of perception? I want to just ask a question, okay? Now, this is for the over 35s. Show of hands. Who in here is over 35? Don't be shy. Okay. Now, the over 35s, I want to ask you a question. Show of hands. I want you to order these things from 1 to 3. When you were in your teens, which of the above posed the biggest threat to you on the street? Who were you the most afraid to encounter on the street? Was it the police? Was it other black youth? Or was it the National Front? Which one?
National Front.
National Front. Who says police? You say police? Show of hands. Who says police? Right, who says National Front? Who says other black youth? So no one says other black youth, okay? Question for the 20s to 35. Show of hands. Those who are from 20 to 35. Yeah? Same question. When you were in your teens, which of the above posed the biggest threat to you? The police, the National Front, or other black youth? Who says the police? That was the #1 threat. Who says other black youth? So we've got a couple. Who says the National Front or the BNP? Now, isn't that interesting? There's only one hand up. We're only talking a couple of decades. But look how the threat has changed. Now for the under 20s, and I want you to be honest, okay? I'm just expecting everyone to be honest. Which of the above poses the biggest threat to you now on the street? Is it the police, other black youth, or the National Front? So those who are under, have we got anyone under 20, no teenagers here? So who poses the biggest threat to you? Is it the police? Show of hands. Who says other black youth? Huh? Well, you know what? I've done this a few times and find it quite interesting that they're saying not other black youth. What about the National Front or the BNP? Or only since the riots when the EDL came out on the street? So you got a little flavour of what it was like for us in the 70s, being nigger hunted. You see, the thing is, when we have these conversations, we need to be honest, because when I do these sessions with young people and I ask them that, the people they say pose the biggest threat to them are other youths. And not even white ones. That's the other category I put in there. So sometimes we have to have the right conversation, and an honest conversation.